Many kids end up in foster care because of drugs. It's a growing problem across Virginia.
Addicted parents struggling with day-to-day life with kids left behind. 10 News reporter Jenna Zibton talked to one family who's taken in 10 children.
Dakota and Jasmine, they were born into different families, but have similar stories about drug addiction.
My father was never around. My mom was in and out of jail. They were both addicted to drugs. My grandmother, I lived with her for 7 years, and she was addicted to drugs.
Okay, who's going next?
His mom struggles with addiction. And when we got the phone call about Dakota, we got a phone call that we had a child in the hospital that was addicted to meth.
In Virginia, 30% of kids in foster care are because of drug abuse by a parent, and local Department of Social Services are on the front lines.
The majority of our cases at DSS have a connection with an addiction or substance abuse. Opiates are rampant, as is marijuana.
The kids are the ones that suffer.
I moved through 5 homes in my 4th grade year.
But for Jasmine and Dakota, the Eaton family changed their lives. 10 foster kids have lived with Tasha Eaton, and she's adopted 7.
If I were living with my biological family, I wouldn't be able to do as many things as I am. Like now, I play volleyball, I go out and I hang out with my friends.
And Dakota, 4 hours after he came home from the hospital to the Eatons, his tests came back clean. He wasn't born addicted to meth.
I usually like to do math, and my favorite part of school is spelling.
His biological mom is still in his life. Dakota calls her Aunt Bobby.
I have 2 dads, 2 moms, have lots of brothers and sisters, and it feels great.
We realized very quickly that Dakota's biological mom was very special. She looked at him with love. She held him with love. And we realized that for her to be a part of his life would mean that he had someone else in his life to love him.
Jasmine talks with her family too, but doesn't see them often. She doesn't want families to shy away from kids like her.
A lot of people don't understand is that people that come from foster care or come from bad backgrounds aren't always going to end up like their parents.
Jasmine and Dakota are thankful for a family like the Eatons, but hundreds of kids across Virginia don't have permanent families. They're looking for a family to call their own. Tonight, we want to tell you about Isaiah. He collects model cars and is extremely knowledgeable about antique cars, too. The 14-year-old is loving towards pets, especially dogs. He likes to get out into the community to breathe the fresh air when going to the park, geocaching, riding his bike, swimming, or camping. He likes to read, and his favorite is superhero comic books. Sometimes he gets inventive and makes crafts with paper. With some encouragement and assistance doing homework, Isaiah will continue improving in school. This cheerful and interactive boy would be overjoyed to be accepted into a family that will nurture and support him with a steady hand and loving heart. He wants a family just like the other children we're featuring during 30 Days of Hope, trying to find families for the hundreds of kids in foster care across Virginia. If you would like to adopt him, go to WSLS.com and click on 30 Days of Hope. You'll find all the info you need to get your questions answered. Jenna Zibton, 10 News, working for you.